sọ kò lè dùn mí fún owó ìyá gbọ́n lọ́mọ máa hàn gbàtẹ́ ẹ pẹ́ sọ pé òun náà ó fi lọ ka péjì ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ti update ó ti ń ta sí wọn ó dàbí ìjà ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin gbogbo wọn spirit Mohbad ò ní jẹ́ kán ní sinmi kò ní jẹ́ kán ní sinmi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe pé bàbá yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó ń grant interview ó lè ní ó jà fún property ṣé property ìyálà jà yín ni àbẹ́yìn lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún ṣẹ́yìn lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún so kí Wunmi pẹ̀lú gbogbo ìṣekúṣe tó ṣe Mohbad yẹn kó tún gbé gbogbo property kó tún máa gbé lọ ìkànnì.
This is beyond human comprehension. The level that human beings will descend to, particularly those that you can never ever believe that they will be that kind of person. Well, it is no longer news. It is no longer news that Wunmi refused DNA and things have changed. Right now, the hand of the clock, it has, ticked to a point where they have no other option anymore. Wunmi's mother, she has defended her daughter. She has done what she can do. But justice is justice. It cannot in any way be covered up. So, Mohbad's mom, upon realization that everyone is against her, upon realization that she cannot shed crocodile tears and fool people into demanding for burial of Mohbad without justice, without the DNA, she's now beginning to, shake her body a little bit and try to attach. She wants to attach herself. She's trying to attach herself. Just imagine. Mohbad's mom is trying to attach herself to those that are really seeking for justice. She's now saying, you know what? It's true. I think Wunmi is deceiving us. I think this DNA is important. If DNA is what we need to do, let's get on with it. Like, seriously? After all said and done, after the tears of Mohbad's father, you demonize Mohbad's father and now you want DNA. You are now requesting for DNA. Guys, you are going to listen to some very strong revelation. Yes, and I want you to pay attention. If you've never paid attention on this channel, please, on this one, please pay attention as you'll be hearing strong things. For those that are seeking for justice for Mohbad, please listen from the beginning till the end. And for those who are international audience who do not understand, I'm going to do my best to translate so that we can all be on the same page. Like I said, this is explosive. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button if you're just coming across this channel, and turn on the notification bell. It's very important. Without further ado, let us get straight into it, this one.
Shocking. Ṣé wọ́n ti pé bàbá yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ gbé sẹ́yìn pé bàbá yìí, they are from nothing. Wọ́n ní nǹkankan. Mohbad ní nǹkan tó gbójúlé láyé wọn pé ó máa là wọ́n kúrò nínú poverty. Ẹ bá mi dìyẹn mú. Because mo rí àwọn èèyàn tó ń sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ń jà fógun tó bá jẹ́ yìí ní kọ́ ọmọ tẹ́ jìṣẹ́ jìyà lórí ẹ̀ tẹ́jẹ̀ mọ́ pé ìyàwó yóò lóyà sí Mohbad tẹ́jẹ̀ rí pé òun ni gbogbo èèyàn ń pariwo pé Liam ni ó fẹ́ gbogbo ó kọ́ lọ kógun fún o ṣé ẹ̀ ní jà bàbá yóò lówó for crying out loud ọmọ ò tọ́jú ẹ̀ ń gbà yí ẹ̀ owó tó jẹ́ kí Mohbad fi tọ́jú bàbá ẹ̀ Wunmi àtàwọn parents ẹ̀ ló fi tọ́jú. Are you for real? Ẹ sọ pé bàbá yẹn ń jà fógun ṣógun yálà yà yín ni kó jà fún. Yes, the man is poor. Wọ́n lówó nu ìran wọn. Mohbad dẹ̀ ní oríṣiríṣi estate tó máa claim later. Ṣé Wunmi ni kó kó fún? Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni. Ṣé Wunmi ni kó kó fún? Because bàbá yìí ó ń sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nínú ẹ̀. Ẹ fọwọ́ parẹ́. Ẹ fẹ́ gbóhùn ẹ̀. Just because Wunmi ti sá lọ sábẹ́ gist lover. Ọkọ ẹ̀ kú gist lover lẹ sáré lọ bá. Let funny pictures, let funny everything. Wunmi, if you don't have a skeleton in your cupboard, your husband died. You put up 8 updates. Unfortunately, you knew what by your husband, you knew what happened to your husband, but you put it out there. Àfìgbà tó pa ọkọ òun, wọ́n ti pa ọkọ òun. Wunmi, tó bá lọ́wọ́ nù kú Mohbad Wunmi, wà ló béèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Kó lọ bá ìtọ́jú discover lọ wà ní ò béèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ní ò béèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀ oh update nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọ́n jọ yẹn o. Am I communicating? Oh update nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọ́n jọ yẹn o. O bọ́ síta ó ní they've killed him. Meanwhile, you were in the car when this guy died. You were in the house. Ọlọ́run á fìyà jẹ gbogbo yín. Ẹ má bá mi dì mú o. Ẹ má gbọ́. Bàbá yìí, ẹ má gbọ́ o. Ìgbà tí Mohbad kú, mi fẹ́ máa play video ní kí n má bọ̀ yín. Wọ́n sọ pé ìgbà tí bàbá yìí kú, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Wọ́n sọ pé ìgbà tí bàbá yìí kú, even if the man is interested in the property, ọmọ ẹ̀ ti kú. Àgbójúlé ẹ̀ ti kú, ṣé Wunmi ní kó gba property ni? Is interested in the property. Fair enough. Ṣé property yín ni? Ṣé Wunmi ní kó fún ni? Tó bá yẹ pé ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò ṣe ọmọ Mohbad ńkọ́. Property ẹ̀ ni, ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Ibo ni Wunmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ wà? Nígbà tí bàbá yìí ń jìyà tó lọ gba owó gbọ́múlé láńtà tó fi rán Mohbad níwèé. Tí bàbá yóò bá tọ́ Mohbad tó ya wèrè, ṣó máa fẹ́ Mohbad. Am I communicating? He owns his son. Everything about his son belongs to him. If they were rich, that is another thing. But they are poor. Ikoto gbojule ni, agbojule won ni. Ẹ tún fẹ́ gbà lọ. Kò possible. Ọlọ́run á fìyà jẹ gbogbo yín, á disgrace gbogbo yín. Ẹ kọjú ìjà síra yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kí má sọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ. Now, ìgbà tí Mohbad kú, ṣé gbogbo yín wo story nurse yẹn. Nurse yẹn sọ pé wọ́n lọ pè nurse. Nurse sọ pé òun ò sí nílé. Wọ́n lọ pè another nurse. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Gbogbo yẹn bá mi máa di ọ̀rọ̀ yín mo. Kò sẹ́ni tó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o. Bàbá Mohbad lè ń attack. Tó bá ti sọ nǹkan tó apply mọ́ tó applicable sí Wunmi. Gbogbo yín máa protect ẹ̀. Why are you protecting him? Tá bá máa sọ wá ní women supporting women. Women supporting my fault. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé síta fún wa. Nǹkan tó bá mọ̀ bá wa lọ sọ fún Wunmi. Tó bá máa ṣe gbé síta wọ́n gbé síta. I understand. Tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bá bọ́ sí ẹ lórí Wunmi. Bàbá Mohbad ò lè jà. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ní irú àwa ìta gbójú. Am I communicating? Mohbad ti kú láti jọ́ Sunday. Wunmi wà ńbẹ̀. Gbogbo yẹn máa gbọ́. Ẹ pè nurse. Nurse ò sí nílé. Ẹ wá tún pè second nurse. Nurse yẹn sọ pé ó wà ní Badagry. Ẹ bá mi pick point. Nurse ló wà ní Badagry. Ẹni máa dúró de nurse. Nurse sọ pé ó di Tuesday kóhun tó dé. Because ìjọ́ Monday kò dé. Sorry. Láti Sunday. Kíni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ before 7 kó tó pé bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi o. Ẹ wá pè nurse níjọ́ Sunday. Nurse ò dé. Ó lóun máa dé Monday. Nurse dé Monday but nurse dé late. Nurse wá sọ pé òun lè wá Monday yẹn. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Ẹ wá ní ẹ máa dúró de nurse títí di Tuesday. Wunmi ó dẹ̀ ní onífẹ́ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń wò mí lẹ́ni. Ẹ ní fẹ́ ọ̀tá yín lọ níyàwó. Tí ikú ilé ò bá pa ni tòdí ò lè pa ni. Wunmi ló ṣílẹ̀kùn fáwọn ọ̀tá ìta tó fi wọlé tí Mohbad lára. Am I communicating? Wunmi ló ṣílẹ̀kùn fún ọ̀tá ìta tó fi wọlé sí Mohbad lára. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ. Ẹ wá dúró di Tuesday. Nurse sọ pé kàn send òun ní picture nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n rọra send ọwọ́ kékeré. Am I communicating? Bàbá Mohbad sọ pé gbà tóun débẹ̀ ńjọ́ yẹn. Ó nígbà tóun máa lọ síbi tóun àtọmọ òun sùn sí. Tóun àtọmọ òun máa ti ń sọ̀rọ̀. Olóhun bá ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tẹ́ send picture sí ìgbà tẹ́ send picture sí nurse. Ọwọ́ kékeré lẹ send sí nurse. Ẹ máa send ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ẹ má blame nurse gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń blame nurse. Báwọn many people ṣe ń gba abẹ́rẹ́ Naija nìyẹn. Wọ́n set nurse yẹn up ni o. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe ọmọ yẹn ju nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ. Ẹjọ́ nítorí ọlọ́ ẹ má bú nurse. Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n send ibi tí Mohbad ti wà náà gbàrá ẹ̀jẹ̀ sí nurse ni. Nurse ò mà ní. Ó máa ti sọ fún wọn láti Sunday pé ẹ gbé lọ hospital. Wunmi wá dúró Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Ọkọ ẹ̀ tó bímọ fún. Ọkọ ẹ̀ tó love genuinely tó fẹ́ yẹ kó kú. I would rather die to save the life of my husband. If you truly love that guy. Oh my God. Ó dẹ̀ rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó rí story gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Wunmi. Ó wá bọ́ síta. Ó wá fún wa ní narrative mi. Àfìgbà tán pa wọ́n ti pa mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ wá lọ attack Naira Marley. Naira Marley lè ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. But mo sọ fún yín from onset. Mo ti sọ fún yín pé mi ní bá yín pẹ̀lú àwọn tó máa attack Naira Marley. Because many of them that are blogging Naira Marley, that are fighting for Mohbad, they know the narrative. As a matter of fact, timba ma sọ pé Ìyábọ̀ conflict of interest ló ń jà fún. Because ẹ lọ fi náà jóra yín kẹ́ tó fi jó bàbá yín. Oni baba grant interview. Ṣé ni kó wá bá. Ṣáwọn Ìyábọ̀ lọ bá. Ṣáwọn Ìyábọ̀ jẹ́ kán gbóhùn ẹ̀. Ẹ sọ fún mi, ṣán jẹ́ kán gbóhùn ẹ̀. Now, àwọn ìyá Wunmi àti bàbá ìyá Wunmi àti family Wunmi, on force Mohbad kó ra ilẹ̀. Kó fi sórúkọ Liam. Mohbad yìí máa bímọ. Ṣán ti ro Mohbad pé ní pọ́mọ kan tó máa bí nìyẹn. Ṣé mọ̀mọ́ jẹ́ kó ra ilẹ̀ kó fi sórúkọ Liam ní kẹ́ lè pa. Bàbá yìí sọ, am I communicating? Bàbá yìí sọ now. Ó nígbà tí Mohbad kú. No, ó ní kí Mohbad tó kú. Ó ní Mohbad sọ fún pé bàbá yìí lòun pé Mohbad. Ó lòun sọ fún pé kó máa ra nǹkan, kó máa ṣe nǹkan. Ó ní because owó yìí kò lè lọ títí. Bàbá yìí dẹ̀ sọ pé Mohbad sọ fún pé òun ní àwọn ilẹ̀ ó wà lọ́wọ́ ìyá Wunmi. Bàbá yìí sọ pé òun pé ìyá Wunmi. Ìyá Wunmi sọ pé kò sí nǹkan kan. Ìyá Wunmi kọ́kọ́ jìnnà pé kò sí nǹkan kan. Ìgbà tí pressure pọ̀, ìyá Wunmi sọ pé ilẹ̀ kan ló ní, ilẹ̀ yẹn lọ sí Mohbad sí. Am I communicating? Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ṣépè fún bàbá yẹn pátá, ẹni tó bá fi bàbá yẹn ré á padà sí lórí tọmọtọmọ. Àdàbí ẹ pé bàbá yẹn ó ń parọ́ ni. Am I communicating? Kí ló dé ẹ bá wa bìrè lọ́wọ́ wọn? Kí ló dé tó ń protect Wunmi? Kí ló dé tó yẹ pé ní bọ́ọ̀lì tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ pa Wunmi, ẹ máa mú page wọn wálẹ̀? Why are you people doing this? What is happening? Ìpátẹ́pátẹ́tẹ́ ẹ lè padà gun robẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa fi bàbá yẹn ṣe. Àfi kẹ́yà lọ yìnbọn fún. A sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó mọ̀. A sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó rí. Wunmi, àwọn tó lọ sábà wọn padà kó lọ jẹ́wọ́ nǹkan tó ṣe. Àti wá máa sọ tán. Dark man ti sọ. Very dark man ti sọ. Ó ná àwọn tó ń jà yẹn. Ó ní interest ara wọn ló ń jà fún. Now ẹ jẹ́ kí shock yín. Tonto Dike, ìwọ bọ́ta ó sọ pé ostracis bàbá yẹn. Tonto Dike, coming out from you, ìwọ abiyamọ, mother, that your baby's father wanted to support, to be supporting his son, you block him off. You too, you are talking about Mohbad's father. Tonto Dike, ìwọ náà sọ̀rọ̀, ìwọ ọ̀dàlẹ̀, ìwọ traitor, ìwọ betrayer. Tonto, tẹ́bàtẹ̀ máa sọ pé àwọn wo ló máa kọ̀yàn pa, ṣé bí ti gbé ní Tonto Dike? Ìwọ náà sọ pé ostracis bàbá Mohbad ló ń bí ẹnu, ìwọ àti ta ni? Ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé ó dìbà ọmọ ẹ, bàbá ọmọ ò sọ pé òun ò tọ́jú ọmọ, ó dìbà ọmọ from seeing his father. Jọ example ló fẹ́ fún yàn tẹ́lẹ̀ náà. Ta lè ṣíṣí máa gbè bí òṣèlégbò. Am I communicating? Ìwọ náà condemn Mohbad's father, but Wunmi can talk. Wunmi's sister can talk. Ìyábọ̀ can talk for Wunmi. Nobody is going to this man. Nobody is going to this man to even console him. Ẹ mọ̀ pé yẹn lásán gan, ẹ ti pa bàbá yẹn sáyé. Àbúrò Mohbad iṣẹ́ tẹ́lọ̀ lọ sọ pé ó ń ṣe. Ní gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ nínú Ìkòròdú tó wà yẹn. Kò ìlàlùyọ. Àwọn méjì wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Gbogbo ìyà tí bàbá ẹ jẹ, owó gbọ́múlé láńtà. Tí bàbá ẹ gbà, ìbolẹ̀ wà ń gbà yẹn. Ṣé rántí pé ìtò wọn fẹ́ pa Mohbad náà, wọ́n ṣe sọ pé ṣé rántí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n Wunmi kọ́kọ́ jáde tó sọ pé Mohbad ní brain touch. Ọmọlọ́mọ. Ṣé rí pọ́n tí ń gbìmọ̀ pọ̀ pọ́n ti fẹ́ pa tipẹ́, wọ́n kàn wo best time ni. Wunmi lọ sọ fáwọn tó wọ́n ń ṣẹ́. Ṣé ẹyẹ kí n sọ kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún yín? Tó bá yẹ pé mọ̀ ẹ́ pé bí kú Mohbad ṣe bá turn out ni, wàláhì wọn ò ní ṣe. Ẹbí mi pé wáyé. Ṣé ẹ pọ́n ti believe pé gbogbo help, cry for help. Tí Mohbad ń cry láti joy. Ṣé ẹ pé wọ́n believe pé àwọn èèyàn ò dá lóhùn. Ìyábọ̀, Tonto Dike, what is good for the gooses is good for the ganders. Nǹkan tó bá mú yín, tẹ́ lọ ń bá ìyá Wunmi, tẹ́ lọ ń bá bàbá Wunmi, tẹ́ lọ ń bá Wunmi. Ẹ wo ìyàwó Timothy àdá fún yín. Ẹ wo ìyàwó Timothy tán pa. Obìnrin yẹn tí ó bá ṣe pé ó dúró, ó máa pa Timothy gbé ni. Am I communicating? Tí ó bá jẹ́ pé ìyàwó Timothy ò dúró, wọ́n máa pa Timothy gbé ni.
There are 3 major people involved apart from Wunmi in trying to stall justice for Mohbad. And you'll be getting to know about them. You see, for a while now, a lot of people believe that certain individuals who somehow they just put themselves in this justice for Mohbad of a thing, and you would think they are really in there for justice for Mohbad. They are actually into it for what they can get for themselves. They are very wicked people. Very wicked people. From the analysis that we've been putting out there for a while, I'm sure you must have gotten a little bit glimpse into who we are talking about. One of them is called Shekpeteri. One of them is called Tontoles. One of them, or maybe both of them, regardless, is a useless blog like that. That claim is for the people, is for justice. But we observe that this blog was in total support of Wunmi, a wicked widow. Someone who sat down, relaxed, and allowed her husband to RIP. In fact, from what we are hearing now, she is actually the one involved in it. Let us go back a little bit. Mohbad had a show Friday, Saturday. And from what we got to hear and what we've gotten right now is that Mohbad RIP'd on Sunday. Yeah. But they told us that Mohbad RIP'd on Tuesday. Just imagine this. Imagine the cover-up. Why did they cover this up till Tuesday? So they took time from Sunday to Tuesday to plan on what to do and how to go about it. The question people are asking, so what about the nurse? I'll tell you. You see, there are two nurses involved in this. One is Mohbad's nurse. Luckily for her, she was outside of town. I say luckily for her because she would have been the one in this if she did not take the right decision to tell them, take this man to the hospital. She was outside for some function or whatever it is. So she told them, send me a picture. Let me know what happened to him. Let me see. So they sent a picture of a slight injury. Probably picture of injury he had some other time ago or something. They sent, and she's like, oh, this is not something that I will have to come back from wherever it is. It's a long distance. I'm out of Lagos. I'm outside. I cannot come in now. And they had to get another nurse. The other nurse, they also requested for picture, like, let me see the magnitude of the injury so I can prepare what to bring. Nurse saw the picture they sent. Just a slight one, a slight injury. The same one they sent to the nurse. The nurse came, and if she had been smart to know that this is a setup, if she was not too, if she didn't show too much empathy, like, okay, now I'm here, let me just treat him, she would not have been in this mess. Well, this nurse carried on with what she needed to do. She did the treatment, and according to what they told us, Mohbad succumbed to reacted to certain medication. So from Sunday, they were waiting on the other nurse. It was on that night of Tuesday, in between Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, let's say Tuesday, that the other nurse came and administered medication to Mohbad. So when Mohbad now finally RIP, Mohbad already was going through a lot. They had locked him down. Probably he was so weak. Only God knows what they did to him at that point. So eventually, Mohbad had to kind of somehow get himself maybe some little bit of he had to kind of maybe somehow push himself a little, because they said they saw a duvet. His father said he saw duvet filled with blood. So maybe Mohbad was able to struggle on the duvet a little bit, struggle to put himself here or to find him, try to protect himself. Who knows? So the nurse did what she did, and Mohbad succumbed according to Wunmi. I could remember that Prime Boy called and said, hey, I want to come pick up my things. Wunmi said, don't come. Why? Later, we got to realize that the argument, the talk was actually about DNA and the Canadian visa application. That Mohbad insisted on knowing who Liam's father is. Now, for those who might think this is a made-up, well, Mohbad sang about it already. Mohbad called Wunmi Transformer. The question that begs for an answer, that a lot of people are worried about till today, is this: why Mohbad? If you knew that Wunmi is such a terrible, wicked woman, if you knew that Wunmi is not the right kind of person for you, what made you stick to that kind of person? This is a lesson to us that are alive now. There are certain people that are not supposed to be in our lives. for one reason or the other. We allow them stay there. We allow them stay in, and they are there causing chaos. They are causing chaos. If Mohbad had the opportunity to look back, I mean, if he had the opportunity to look, if he had that foresight to see what would become of him, like if he had a dream and that dream he was able to see the end of his life, I don't think he would take such decision that he took. I don't think so. He would never have allowed Wunmi to continue being in his life. Allowing Wunmi to be in his life this long cost him so much. It cost him dearly. Cost him dearly. Now let's do a little bit of translation. Let's do some more translation. Now, Mohbad's father was called, and when he almost got to the house of Mohbad, got to the hospital that he said he should come to and all of that, they called him and said, you shouldn't worry. That was on Tuesday. They shouldn't bother himself. In the evening, they shouldn't bother. He shouldn't worry himself again. He shouldn't come again. And the man is like, what happened? He said, they said Mohbad is okay now. How can you say someone is in the hospital and you asked him to come, his son is in the hospital? Well, Mohbad's father, against all whatever it is that they said, he suspected foul play, and he went to Mohbad's house. When he got there, the sight was terrible. Now, this is what we want to ask Wunmi. How is it possible that someone's son had such injury? How is it possible that someone's son, RIP, you didn't call that person's father from Sunday, Monday till Tuesday? Like, seriously? You didn't call that person's father. Someone had health issues or whatever, had an accident or whatever. You didn't call the father. You kept him there until Tuesday when the nurse came and this happened, that happened, and he actually RIP'd. So he had even RIP'd before you even called the father. Anyway, let's leave that particular part of it. The thing is this, when Mohbad's father got there, what he spotted was a lot of crowd. Let's ask ourselves, let's ask Wunmi, how come you will not call the father of the disease or someone who is sick? Why won't you call the father, but you called other people? Are those people that you called the whoever that instructed you to RIP Mohbad? Now, Iyabo Ojo has been, tirelessly trying to shut Mohbad's father down. She has been doing this for a while now, trying to shut the man down, trying to make the man kind of lock up and just keep your mouth shut. You don't have anything to say. They came up with this narrative that Nigerians got to realize later are just lies. I mean, come on, come off it. You cannot fool us. No, not at all. It's not just possible. So Nigerians realized that Tonto Dike and Iyabo Ojo were actually trying to manipulate people into thinking that Mohbad's father is really a terrible person. But here we are today. The truth is finally out. Mohbad's father cannot be shut down. You cannot keep him shut. They thought that Mohbad's father didn't have money for the DNA. And now that they realize that people are ready to, donate money, they changed their stand. And Mohbad's mother also, she's also changing her stand now because she has realized that Nigerians are not happy with her. Nigerians are not interested in what she is saying. They are not interested in what she's saying. They have been able to see through her. Now she's now looking at it like maybe kind of saying, okay, the DNA, if DNA is a thing, if this is that. What happened at the beginning to you, woman? What happened to you at the beginning? Why didn't you stand by your own child? Why did you decide to liaise with the enemy of your child? Your child sang this thing in his song. So what is there? What else is there for you to now begin to think about? What else do you want to think about? What else do you want to say? There's nothing Mohbad's mom wants to tell us. There's nothing she wants to tell us because she really proved to people that it is not all mothers that are real mothers. Not all mothers that are real mothers. So to Tonto Dike and Iyabo Ojo, there is nothing you guys want to say. It's all about vested interest. Both of you are into this. You are into it for some other thing, for other purposes. You are there to serve other purpose. and you both have children, your conscience, what have you done with it? What have you done with it? So, guys, what do you think about this one? Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.